Council in the City of Markham, we take this opportunity to extend our congratulations for competing in the Épée individual fencing event at the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio. Thank you for being an inspiration to all, and again, wishing you the very best. Maxime, bring Pluton.
Again, like Rose said, thank you so much for showing up. When we entered the gym, it felt like another opening or closing ceremony, everyone cheering and everything. Thank you guys. That had a different vibe to it because it's everyone in the family, friends, the neighbors, like the whole community. So this little ceremony that we're having today is actually personal experience, a little bit better than the closing or opening ceremonies. So thank you.
When you say things like that, he's going to be invited back, right? For sure. Thank you for that compliment, but still, we want to ask you as well. It was the Olympics for you, and the road had not been easy. I know last year when we honored you for your participation during the Pan Am Games, you gave a very inspiring speech in our council chamber about just the ability to rise above whatever's happening, get your mind in the right place again, and to move on. So after Pan Am and then the road to Rio, what was that experience like for you?
For Pan Am Games, for me, it was like an extreme, amazing experience. For the tournament of the Pan Am Games, for me, I lost my bout 15-0 in front of like my friends, my neighbors, the community, my colleagues, my girlfriend's family, everyone. And after this, like Mayor said, I gave a little inspiration speech that was basically for myself for the next season for the Rio Games. And I did everything that I could to prepare as much as I can to be ready for the Rio Games. And it worked well, I performed well. I was there, I was ready, I was hungry. So it's always a matter of whatever happens, so you have to keep going forward and have to commit to your plan. And I was lucky enough that my plan worked, so I'm thrilled to be able to inspire either one kid to do any activity or any dream that he has within him and just go as hard as he can towards that dream.
So fencing is probably not something a lot of people really think about in terms of a sport. And anyone that's out there who wants to give this a try, I think, what makes a good fencer? What should be some of the basic skills that you look for when you're training someone?
To enjoy stabbing people. No, but every kid or any parents or anyone grabbing like a piece of stick, they always like to fight. Like it's natural habit, it's instinct. In our sport, we're lucky enough to have any number of athletes in any format, small, tall. Like I'm really small for my event. If you're fast, slow, like smart, if you have difficulties to understand everything, there's always a way in fencing to make everything work. It's not really what you have, it's really what you do with it. It's always it's a game of chess with 5 pieces. So even if your opponent has 5 queens, for example, and you only have 5 pawns, it's harder, yes, but there's still a way to win the game. So it's a physical game of chess, and you got to do what you have, and it's a matter of what you do what you have more than what you have itself. Right now, there's a fencing competition here in Markham, in Vango, happening right now as we speak. If you had the chance to go see it, we have kids that are like 8 years old doing the tournament, very cute. And then we have the veterans who are like 40, 50, 60, 70 years old who are still competing. Some of them has been fencing for 60 years, some of them has been fencing for 2 years. There's all size, all age, all everything. A lot of them, like 50% are all girls also. So it's for everyone, really.
So you really are a trooper, because every time we invite you, you come back and you make time for us, but you kind of snuck it in there, and I just want to say we're very lucky to have Maxine, and as I said, he's got a special talent in teaching young kids. Give the 10-second commercial, because you named the place where you're training them. I want this community to know that if their child is thinking about starting the sport, where to go.
Since you asked,
Yes, I did ask.
we're located at 980 Denison. It's in the corner of Steeles and Warden. We have classes for starting at 6 years old, 5, 6 years old, up until veterans. We have guys, girls, super good athletes. Some of the students that are coming are not very athletic, and within like a couple of months of fencing, they start to develop aptitudes and skills and everything. So please have a free trial. I'll be there myself to introduce fencing to you, to your whole family, to the kids, the cousins, the family. If you want to bring your boss or the mayor to have a stab at him, bring everyone.
As you can tell, inspirational in terms of how he speaks, but what Maxine has is a wonderful combination. He can inspire by his words, but he also inspires by his commitment and his action, and we're so proud that you're part of the city of Markham. Maxine Brinkford, thank you very much. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming. As he blazed across the finish line in our Pan Am Games last year, when he won gold in the 100 and 200 meters at Pan Am. And last December, Andre started training at the Altus Phoenix, Arizona facility, an elite athlete and coaching training environment for track and field. And as was mentioned by Jim, he is certainly the first Canadian sprinter, well, first of all, since the late 20s, to medal in the 100 and 200 meters since the late 20s, but he is the only Canadian sprinter to medal in the 100, in the 200, and the 4x100 relay. Now, we were all there watching him, but his bronze in the 100 race was a personal best of 9.91 seconds. And then there, Andre de Grasse became Canada's only first Olympic medalist in the event since Donovan Bailey in 1996, 20 years ago. And along with millions of adoring fans, Donovan Bailey cheered you on as well. I don't know if you saw him racing as he was watching you, his motions and dancing. Andre said that his intent was on returning Canadian sprinting to its former glory, and I think it's fair to say Andre de Grasse has brought sprinting back to its former glory. So, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. He's helped track and field reach global prominence once more. And we're very proud of you as someone who's gone to school here from when you were a young kid. And I want to say that we were watching as a community your incredible performance for a first-time Olympian at the Rio Olympics. And we know that the future is bright and that the 2020 Tokyo Olympics will be watching Andre de Grasse to be faster and the fastest in the world. Give it up for Andre de Grasse.
Crazy feeling, you think that you hear all the crowd around you, hearing it, it's an epic feeling.
Wow. Honestly, the grass is such a wonderful, wonderful colour.
Still a young man in terms of sprint talent, but what a talent he is, closing the gap over that last 100 meters, but as I mentioned, just wins it.
My name is Andre DeGrasse, and this is my moment.
This is your moment, and you're going to have a lot more moments as well. A certificate for you, Andre DeGrasse, Canadian sprinter. On behalf of members of council and the city of Markham, we take this opportunity to extend our congratulations for winning the silver medal in the men's 200 sprint, the bronze medal in the men's 100 sprint, and the bronze medal in the men's 4x100 relay at the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio.
Markham, how you guys doing today? Man, it's great to be back. First of all, I just want to thank God, the man up above, for giving me the God-given ability to go out here and compete to my best of my ability. I gotta thank my mom, my friends, my family, my coaches. I couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys prepared me mentally, physically, to go out there and just compete to my best. And then, of course, I gotta thank Markham, Canada. You guys. Man, I've been hearing all the cheers from the mayor. Everyone just telling me, you guys have been supporting me and being there for me. I mean, you guys have just given me the motivation to just go out there and perform to my best. Like no pressure. I was just going out there and just doing me. This is just really an incredible experience. I can't even, I'm really speechless. I'm just overwhelmed with all this, so many emotions going through me right now. And, just to be able to come out here and, talk to you guys, inspire a whole new generation. I never thought this in my wildest dreams. It's just really incredible. I thank all of you guys for being a part of my journey.
Andre, when we met you last year, because really that was the first time, you walked into the Civic Center and you were a little quieter that time, and it's sort of your first big celebration locally. You were a little taken aback by how many people were there today, and sorry, I'm getting emotional watching you, but so much for the question I was about to ask. How do you feel about all these people being here today?
I love it.
I think we got our answer. It was a great experience for you at Pan Am. And like some of the others, this was your first Olympic experience. What was amazing, it was not just watching your talent just boom, right there when you needed it, but how calm and relaxed you were. And that's, I think, we're all standing there. How does this young kid go into that environment, knowing the pressure that he has, and you just went with the flow, and you seemed so relaxed. Tell us a little bit about the experience, and how do you just stand back and sort of enjoy the moment? Because you really did enjoy the moment over there.
Yes, it was really just a great experience. You know, just being in a different country, experiencing a whole new, you know, being in the village and meeting new teammates and like Canadian fellow teammates and from all across the world. I mean, it was just amazing. I mean, I just couldn't go out. I just went out there and just tried to go out there, you know, do my best, you know, to, you know, my family, all you guys. You know, you guys just gave me that extra push, that extra gear to just go out there and, you know, not think about anything. Just go out there and just enjoy the moment. You know, it's my first Olympics. I didn't want to put any pressure on myself. And, you know, whatever happened, you know, I just wanted to go out there and do my thing.
You did your thing. You did your thing. You did your thing so well. I think, of course, Usain Bolt, who's able to run, and you know, when he looked over and he's smiling away, kind of, you know, looking at you. That's one thing for Usain Bolt, who's been there before, has been able to enjoy the moment. But what I loved is, with all his style and charm, is that our Andre DeGrasse was smiling right back. Say, I'm right here. That was the moment. That was the moment. And so we want to know, what really is your relationship like with Usain Bolt? Because at times you guys were sharing smiles. At times it's like he's looking at you saying, what do you think you're doing here? Why are you pushing me so hard? But you seem to hit it off, certainly even earlier than the Olympics. And what was it like sort of being there and sharing the moment after with him?
Yeah, you know, this is probably, you know, being Usain's last Olympics. So I wanted to try to go out there, you know, make a name and, you know, make a statement and say, you know, I can run with the fastest man in the world, and I just wanted to go out there and prove it. So, I mean, I've been working really hard for this moment. You know, as I think everyone knows, you know, Usain and I, we run for the same apparel company, Puma, and, you know, we have a, you know, great relationship with each other, and we work together, you know, photo shoots, commercials, and we just try to go out there and, you know, have fun and enjoy it. And, you know, I've gotten a lot of advice from him. And, you know, he just tells me to go out there and just relax and, you know, just put on a show for the crowd.
So obviously a lot of cameras on you, and we saw the smile that you just gave right back to Usain Bolt. But there was also another smile that we appreciated. And every time, after every race, after every heat, you had a special smile, and you looked for someone special in the stands, and that did not go unnoticed. And so to your mom, Beverly, I mean, you've got an incredible relationship with your mom. What's that like after you finish a big race and you save that smile for her? And I guess in all of that is a big thank you for everything she's done for you.
You know, my mom has been there for me. My mom has been there for me, you know, all my life, and she's always there for me. You know, just to have her there at the Olympic Games with me, it meant everything to me, you know. So that's all I can say.
Let's give him another big hand. Thank you, Andre. Congratulations. So, it's very fitting that your mother is already here up on stage. I'd like the both of you just to walk down these steps. Like Minister Michael Chan to come forward. Members of council, I'd also like you to come forward because we're going to pay another special tribute to Andre and thank him for, I mean, today you really do see what an incredible ambassador he has been for Markham and for Canada. It's right here in the heart. So come on down. You know, if you put this into work, if you take this back to where you're training and let them know the city of Markham has celebrated one of his favorite sons, Andre McGrath. Come on in here, guys.
Right here, guys, right here.
And my jazz, Rose, and Maxine to come forward. No celebration is complete without a cake. So I'd like to invite Honor, Rose, Maxine to come forward. Members of council, if you can get on this side.
Guys, you gotta go back. You gotta go back. Excuse me. You have to go back. You have to go back a little bit. You have to go back. You have to go back. Council's gonna go on the other side. Now you're on the side.
So on a count of three, I think they have a little bit of energy left in them to cut this cake today. Let's give one more big cheer. We're going to cut the cake at the count of three. 1, 2,